Okay, Cody.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how you got started with riding.
When I was about 18, I was married. Bought a motorcycle, and about a week later, the wife told me she was pregnant. So we gave up the bike. Later, that baby, my daughter, marries this nice young man, Squatch, and he trades something for a dirt bike. He's never ridden. I go with him to pick it up. As a father, I must teach this young man how to survive, correct? So suddenly I needed a bike, and that's how it started. We figured out brilliantly one day, hey, if we camp where we're going to ride the night before, then we're already there in the morning. We're not getting there when it's dark to start riding. And that's how this whole thing started. And then this guy came in the picture.
Aww.
And he loved the dirt bike. He would sleep by it. He chases them on the trails. He loves it. And I saw your guys' video, and I was like, that's the deal. It's happening.
Awesome. And then what about adventure riding? Now tell us what you're riding and what you started with, what you got now.
So this was my first adventure bike, and my first adventure ever was the Husqvarna 701. Borrowed it from a friend, took it to Idaho, met Tim Collins, and did the backcountry discovery route. And I fell in love. I mean, to learn that you can live off what you carry on your bike was amazing. I fell in love, ended up getting the bike, and so that's where we are. We also, now the wife's into it, so we have a BMW 800 that I take the wife on. Kind of adventure riding is life now.
Cool. And how did you train DJ to ride?
Well, luckily, I mean, he loves the wilderness, he loves the trails, and he liked the bikes. So I did put him on and like rode around the block with treats kind of in my pocket accessible. And as we went very slowly around the block, treat. He probably puked that night. I'm sorry, dude. But he loved that. And I think you guys suggest slowly working up to it. I just took him camping.
To a scent-rich destination, that's a good thing.
Yes, that was the thing. It was like, make sure your stop is a very fun place.
Yeah.
And we've tried to always incorporate that now. He'll go to where I keep the luggage, scratch it, and then he'll run to the door that we get to the bike from and scratch that and look at me like, let's go. So people have asked, maybe you're just forcing your dog to do this because you want him to. And after seeing that, I'm like, no. He kind of forces me to go sometimes.
What's been the hardest part about riding with him? Or the training
I was
process?
really nervous about it. I think more than the dog was. The hardest part, I think, is as we're riding along, sometimes he'll nudge me with his nose, or what I think you're doing, he's trying to get his goggles off on my back. But I think that's pretty much it.
And you
I
use
get
the
nervous
Rec Specs
putting
with
him
him?
on. Yeah, the Rec Specs. We tried the ear things. He managed to get that off, and they were attached to it. Fell off in a circle where we stopped. He got off the bike and ran right to him to show me where they were. Yep. Good boy. Good boy. Thanks for showing me. You don't like them? Apparently not. He's like, they're right here. See ya, and he was out.
So you're saying getting him up there is the hardest part?
Yeah, I did not take the time and treat him, and like
So
I wanted
you
to
lift
go
him?
adventure. So yeah, I'll show you. Come here, buddy. Get up. Turn around. Turn around.
Yep,
Let's
you
get
go.
up. Come here. We're getting up. Put in there.
Get that paw in. Yeah.
And then we say, scoot your butt back.
Oh, wow.
One more
that's
time.
great.
Scoot your butt back. All right.
That is one trained dog.
My buddy.
Yeah, aren't you a good boy? How does he do when other people come and want to love him when he's up here?
Okay.
Yeah? Does he
We don't
ever...
have that a lot. Usually, even if we stop for gas, my gas is under the seat.
Oh, so he has to get down.
So he has to get down, which is kind of a bummer. But it is good when people
So
come
you
up,
have to take the cushion off and then you take your seat off? Or how, where's
no,
the gas?
So the gas is just right under the hatch.
Oh,
Boom.
right here. Okay. Oh, that's amazing that all worked out well.
So, and if I got him to sit up, that would.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was fun customizing. These guys gave me a custom video helping me get my camera mounted and to mount this.
How does he do with laying down and staying in the laying down position?
He does pretty darn good. It took me a little time. He goes side to side.
Okay.
I'm sure your dog does the same. At first that really made me nervous, but he likes it. It's funny, if there's scenery or something on one side, he'll look to the scenery or the wind.
Yes.
He'll hide from the wind. I found he
behind
kind
you.
of tucks
Yeah,
in.
so does she.
Definitely an active sniffer.
I know, you can
Oh,
see
he
that
smells the
snout going.
two-stroke gas over there. You think Dad's gonna leave and ride the dirt bikes? No.
That's awesome.
The other thing is, while I was waiting for this harness, I had bought like a tactical one just so we could go. Since I got this, it's been so much better.
Oh, good.
This part, especially the back.
To put it in that one.
It's just so much better. So I'd say if you get in the cockpit, get the harness. These guys have it figured out, no joke. And then I just kind of tighten that down. I have toyed with, he likes to scooch his butt forward.
Mm-hmm.
So so I have done it and pulled it back here.
Okay.
And then I usually have to.
Yeah, we do too.
Let's take it down. And then you try not to catch a dew claw.
Yes.
If ever the day will come when they learn to do it themselves.
I don't know.
Strap yourself in, pal.
He's smart enough, but I don't see him doing it. He likes to be free. And he sees a bird right now, which is the biggest challenge.
Okay, so you're keeping yours a lot looser than we keep ours.
Well, I get it.
You tighten it after? Oh, okay.
I get it a lot tighter. And I saw how you guys kind of tape it. And
yeah. It's a pretty good fit. Could be a little bit longer for him, yeah.
And he's not all the way back.
But still, yeah, it could be a little longer than cockpit.
I mean, it leaves me not a ton of room, but I mean, we have fun.
Look at that face.
Now, he doesn't sit here long. Usually we just go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the second we stop, he wants the goggles off.
Yeah.
That takes the longest.
And once the goggles come off, he wants off.
Yeah.
So
then there's a bit of fussing.
just a learning curve, but yeah, we love it.
Cool.
Taking your best friend on one of your favorite things to do is like so cool. And you're so good, buddy.
Awesome. So how much does DJ weigh again?
He's about 80.
Okay. And have you had any issues with tip overs? Have you gone down with him before? What was that like?
I ride pretty aggressively usually off-road, so yes. The first time I took him out, we tipped over. Didn't make it up a hill, and he was a lot looser. And he kind of came a little to here, but he was fine. The bag stopped, and he was just like looking at me like, "Are we gonna go? What are you doing?" I'm freaking out. I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I unbuckle him. He runs off. He doesn't care. A few minutes later, I parked the bike, went to go get my drone that I had lost, and left him for just a sec. I was in a panic. I have footage of him. This guy rocked the boat. He knew what he was doing, and he came out. I mean, he's been fine. I've had a few downs. The tighter he's in, usually the better. He usually, knock on wood, comes out great. Yeah, this, especially if you have luggage on, I found pretty good. I'm not riding 1,000 miles standing up the whole time. Yeah. So I kind of like to think of the dog the same way, right?
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, no, fantastic.